In a historic turn of events that is sending shockwaves through the football world, Manchester United supporters are celebrating the news that a Saudi prince has finalized a high-profile takeover of the club. The long-awaited change in ownership has sparked renewed optimism among fans, many of whom see this as the dawn of a new era for one of the most iconic football institutions in the world. For years, Manchester United fans have voiced their frustrations over the club's direction under the Glazer family's ownership. Accusations of financial mismanagement, lackluster transfer strategies, and a growing disconnect from the club's traditions had fueled widespread protests and discontent. The arrival of Prince Khalid bin Faisal Al Saud, an influential figure from Saudi Arabia's royal family, has been hailed as a transformative moment by many in the Red Devils' global fan base. The Saudi prince's acquisition, reportedly worth over £6 billion, is one of the most significant investments in football history. The prince, a well-known sports enthusiast and business magnate, has already expressed his ambition to restore Manchester United to its former glory both on and off the pitch. Supporters across Manchester and around the world took to social media and public gatherings to express their joy. Crowds formed outside Old Trafford, waving club scarves and chanting in unison as news of the takeover spread. For many, this signals a break from the controversial past and the start of a future filled with potential. "It feels like we've finally got our club back," said lifelong fan Michael Brennan, outside the stadium. The Glazers were never truly invested in the soul of this club. With the prince, there's hope again. On online platforms like X, formerly Twitter, hashtags like United Reborn, Prince Takes Over, and Back to Glory quickly began trending, reflecting the global magnitude of the news. In his first official statement, Prince Khalid outlined a bold vision for Manchester United. He emphasized his commitment to excellence, investment in youth development, a robust transfer strategy, and infrastructural advancements, including a possible modernization of Old Trafford. "Our goal is to build on Manchester United's great history while creating a sustainable, winning future," said the prince. "We will invest in players, managers, and technology to ensure we return to the summit of world football." Sources close to the new ownership group suggest that one of the prince's immediate priorities will be to appoint a new director of football with a proven track record, as well as assess the current managerial situation and squad depth ahead of the next transfer window. This acquisition fits into a broader strategy by Saudi Arabia to expand its influence in the world of sports, especially football. With previous investments in clubs like Newcastle United through the Saudi Public Investment Fund and major sponsorship deals in various leagues, Saudi leadership is making it clear that it intends to be a dominant force in the global sporting arena. Critics will undoubtedly raise questions about sports washing and ethical concerns related to human rights issues, but for many Manchester United fans desperate for change, the prince's arrival is seen as a pragmatic and necessary step. The financial power behind the prince could prove to be a game changer. With Manchester City, Liverpool, and Arsenal currently dominating the Premier League landscape, a massive injection of funds could help Manchester United return to being a serious contender domestically and in Europe. There's a palpable sense of anticipation as fans look forward to a new leadership that promises both ambition and authenticity. With reports of potential blockbuster signings already swirling, the summer transfer window is expected to be a busy one. Names like Kylian Mbappé, Frenkie de Jong, and Victor Osimhen have been linked with the club, fueling dreams of a return to elite status. Supporters are also hopeful for greater transparency, fan involvement in club decisions, and a revitalization of the club's youth academy, which once produced legends like Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, and David Beckham. As the dust settles on one of the most momentous takeovers in football history, one thing is clear: Manchester United is at the cusp of a renaissance. The Saudi prince's arrival signals a blend of tradition and transformation, with the promise of restoring the club to its rightful place at the top of world football. For the first time in a long time, Manchester United fans have reason to dream big again. The Red Devils are ready to rise.